I want to cut across right now for our face-off. Coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, I have Sardar R.P. Singh, National Spokesperson, and Jasmine Shah, Spokesperson, Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Shah, you know, the question is plausible. Once again, there's a charge that you've been associated with earlier, which is that the Delhi Chief Minister shoots in schools. You've made a very, very big charge, sir. It's grave in all its nature when the Deputy CM says that there was an attempt to topple the Delhi government, where he was asked, jump ship to the BJP and all charges will be dropped. Not just that, you'll be made CM. Is there proof to support this massive claim?
Maybe I'll tell you why, this statement is perfectly true as well as plausible. There is nothing new about BJP trying to do something like this. 1 year back, if somebody had said that BJP will get Mr. Eknath Shinde over from Shiv Sena and try and form a government, a breakaway government, nobody would have believed. We saw what happened in Maharashtra last month. 2 years back, if somebody had said that overnight Mr. Ajit Pawar would change sides and at 5 a.m. in the morning BJP will try to form a government in Maharashtra, people may have questioned. But we saw that BJP is capable of doing that. Not just that, leaders after leaders of the opposition, tall leaders, Suvendru Adhikari, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Mukul Roy, Narayan Rane, these are tall leaders from opposition, all of who were raided by CBI and ED. BJP acted as their lifeline, a washing machine party, offered them to jump ship. They decided to jump ship. And what do you see? Presto, all charges dropped, no investigation from CBI or ED. So it is perfectly possible and believable by the people of the country today that Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, who today stand as the only opposition to Narendra Modi in 2024, this is a Operation Lotus of a scale that has not been seen before. They were trying to break the party and they have been exposed, and that is why they are running around asking for this, that, this, that.
But no, Jasmine Shah, the fact is politics, politics is a world of possibilities. Everything that you said ultimately held true. But the fact is you have to support any claim that you're making by proof. If you're making a claim, what's the proof that it happened? That is what the BJP is saying. Prove it, they're saying. They challenge you to prove it.
The statement of the CM and the Deputy CM, the people of the country need to decide whether they believe in the statement of Shri Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia, or they believe the statement of all the BJP karyakartas and leaders who are saying कि एक भी स्कूल नहीं बनाया, एक भी अस्पताल नहीं बनाया, न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स की स्टोरी फैब्रिकेटेड है, टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया की स्टोरी फैब्रिकेटेड है. So let the people of this country, Preeti, decide what is true and what is not. Today, the education model of Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia has made the country proud. I think all of us can take pride in that. Only if you are a BJP leader like Gautam Gambhir, who lives in Delhi, who knows that schools of Delhi government have completely been transformed, but they still act blind and they would still go around, putting a black name on a story which today the entire country is learning from. So I think let the people of the country decide. Today a big Operation Lotus has been called out, and that is why BJP is running around scared.
Misha, as I bring in R.P. Singh, I'll ask you this one question again. You said it's for the people of India to decide. Is there proof which will be furbished when the time comes, if the time comes, that the Aam Aadmi Party has of possible poaching attempts by the BJP?
Absolutely. I think in due course, let's see how the reaction, because I think what we are hearing is BJP is still trying by hook or by crook to try and break the Aam Aadmi Party. They will soon realize that this is not a party that you can touch just like you've been doing Congress and all other opposition parties. This is going to be their nemesis in the years to come. And as much as you try and stop our work in health and education, we will only be emboldened and strengthened by the fact. And people of the country are seeing today that, enough is enough. You have a constitutional framework. You cannot go after opposition leaders just because you do not like them.
All right. Sardar R.P. Singh, it's a big charge that the Aam Aadmi Party has made. Somewhere down the line, you do run the risk of changing the narrative with what is going on right now, which is the CBI heat on Manish Sisodia, the Delhi's liquor policy. But a charge like that can attempt to destabilize that's going on.
Preeti, I hope I won't be interrupted, and I will be given a good time to speak now, like my friend from the Aam Aadmi Party. I have a disclosure to make today. I have been approached by someone from Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj's office saying that please help us to ensure that Mr. Sisodia goes to jail because he is eyeing for the Deputy Chief Minister post. He has approached us today. So I'll give you the proof when the times come. It's just a matter of time. I'll also give the proof. And I have better proof than what they are claiming. This is just the audio tape they are claiming. I have a better proof than that. Probably a video recording of a person who came to my office. So that point aside, then come to the school and everything else. I was just going through, I have the complete set of RTIs with me. There's a complete set of RTIs. I will send it to you after the debate. In Delhi, there are more than 130, there are almost 130 schools, out of which 745 schools don't have principals, 516 schools don't have vice principals. There are temporary teachers, 834 temporary teachers, and 700 plus schools don't have the science as subject. Every year, 1 lakh children drop out from the 9th standard, and 16 schools has closed in last 7 years. They claim they will make some 500 schools. Coming to other thing, Mr. Manish Sisodia children and Mr. Kejriwal children, son, both studied in which school? Can they tell us that? Which government school they went to? Or they went to Amity and some other school in UP? Thirdly, Mr. Manish Sisodia was not well, or Mr. Sundar Jain whenever he was not well, or Mr. Kejriwal whenever he was not well. Which hospital they go to? Which government hospital they go to? They all went to private hospitals, Max, Fortis, many more like that. And there are documents, and again, there are RTIs on record for that also. So this is the model which they claim. Now coming to the issue of that poaching. Yesterday it was that, there is lookout notice. Who posted that tweet? 9:15 Mr. Sisodia. 4:30 Atishi holds a press conference. No, there's no lookout notice. It was all falsehood.
The entire media was covering this.
Manish, I'll come to you. Mr. Shah, I'll come to you. Let him finish. Yes, sir, make your point. Make your point. Yes, make your point.
That's the request. So all to deflect people's attention from the issue of these two documents which I have, and I'm giving it a challenge. Again, these are the government documents. These are not my document. Signed by some Narinder Singh, who is the Assistant Commissioner Excise. He said he has issued a show cause notice to company name. Here is the detail. Sorry, here is the company name Enrich Corporate, which he talks that you are part of a cartel. Why your licenses should not be cancelled? The licenses were still on till the inquiry happened. Then another company, the show cause notice was issued to Indosplit Private Limited for that it was a blacklisted company by the same gentleman. This was 25th October 2021, and no action was taken.